Hello. Welcome in. Sorry. I didn't know I had it. I thought I had it on my stream starting soon screen, but we're gonna go ahead and start. So yeah, that was really funny. Oh my goodness. I was like, why can I see myself? And here I am just eating some gummy worms. So that's cool. Okay, where did we start off or leave off, I guess? We were working on the trail. Following the trail, because we kind of found part of the trail in different bits and pieces, so we need to figure that out. And then the treasure hunt, that's in the garden. So I kind of want to do the treasure hunt, but I don't remember where that note... That would be here, right? So there's signs of a trail. Yeah, I hope you're having a good day, or you had a good day. That was really funny, so it happens. Okay, I want to do the treasure hunt. I guess it would be, yeah, treasure map. Examine. Start in the garden in autumn, and apparently there are 3 statues, so we'll go to the fall one. And then walk east to the junction, then north for 3. We will just read this when we get there. What's the mystery about it? The attendance. Okay. So let's go out to the gardens. They should still be open, if I'm not mistaken. Angel statues, man. If y'all have seen Doctor Who, you know. Okay. Gardens! Let's go out to the gardens for the first time. That's fun. Ooh! You're out here. Whoa. What is that? What is that right there? Okay, analyze. We've already talked to you, but we'll analyze. Something about his eyes gives me the impression he's only half in the room. Expensive attire, but nothing flashy. He's wealthy, but doesn't care if people know or not. There are traces of a white substance around his pocket. Interesting. And he's leaning on that cane for support. The way he's standing leaves no doubt. Uh-oh.
You again.
What happens at 11? Are we not able to go? Anyways. We'll talk about dreams because we needed 2 more people to discuss this with. I can swear this place is giving me the strangest dreams. Really? I haven't noticed anything like that. I don't think so anyway. What's a strange dream when your dreams are always strange? But I can see how this place could inspire them. It's just that something doesn't feel quite right here. Or maybe I'm just hungover. Interesting. We'll talk Seance. What brings you to the seance, if I may ask? Well, aside from there not being much else to do at this time of year, the seance, of course. Oh, I don't have anyone beyond the veil I need to talk to you. I will leave my dead in peace. But this place is changing around us as Halloween night draws near. The veil is thinning. That is all I have need of. Who knows? It might even be interesting, though I won't hang my hopes on it. I will ask about the strange device. The garden should still be open, I hope. Strange device. Did you see that odd contraption in the atrium? The what? I can't say I have given much notice to anything in that room.
I'll be off, Mr. O'Mara.
Don't let me keep you.
You're suspicious. The history of Blake Manor. I don't know if we need to go to that. Why are you out here? Who else is out here? Oh ho ho! Did I need to talk to you about something? I don't remember if I did. Okay, we came out here to do the treasure hunt, and treasure hunt I shall. What's over here? Perhaps the Blake private residence. The hinges are rusted over. Hasn't been used in some time. Okay. There's so many crows. Okay, we're just gonna scan this real quick just to see if there's anything of importance. This goes to the ballroom. I thought the ballroom was closed. Okay. Well, let's go down here and look at this thing. Some torn material, thick cotton with some signs of decoration. A nightdress? Perhaps. If so, then perhaps Miss Dean ventured through these gardens. Possibly, possibly. Which way do we go? What are you holding? Grapes, it looks like. You have wheat. Just gonna scan real quick just to see. What does this say? Private residence, abandoned residence. Okay, cool. Have our directions here. Hiding spot, huh?
This is where the note from Miss Dean's room leads me. If I look in here, then... Ah! Found it.
Wait, we didn't even do it. Wait.
A strange book.
Yeah,
Feels as though it's staring right through me.
probably. That makes me so sad. We didn't even get to do the treasure hunt because we just found the hiding spot. Oh well. This sigil fills me with dread, but then it's overpowered by a sense of ambition. Are these emotions my own, or do they belong to someone else? I'm assuming, anyway. This sigil fills me with a deep sense of sadness and the fear of being trapped. Are these emotions my own, or do they belong to someone else? I can make out some Irish letters, but others are unfamiliar to me. Despite the modern-looking cover, the pages are old and rough. While they are dry, they smell of peat and moss. I'm not sure what this was written with, but I have a fear it was not ink. Somebody has translated the sigils. Miss Dean, perhaps? The first one means to open, and the second one means to close. Okay. So it looks like, do they have the same? Yeah. Ooh, why on earth did she have this? Those symbols certainly seem like the ones I've been using, but what is their purpose? I don't know. Miss Dean attended because blank blank information about her blank. Because an invite. Promised, hid. I don't remember what the invite said. Information about her ancestors?
Someone invited Miss Dean to the manor. Someone who knew about her Milesian lineage. They also seem to believe that she is a wellspring of magical potential. I've known people who are happy to exploit the skills of others. Did Miss Dean's mysterious correspondent really help her from the goodness of their heart? Or rather, what were they getting out of it for themselves? Can I learn anything about the culprit from this?
They know Miss Dean. They do not know Miss Dean. They are... Ooh. Malaysia themselves? We don't know that though. Could be an organizer. They know? Should we go with they know Miss Dean?
That seems unlikely. Their entire message is built on intrigue and trust. If she met them, and it was somebody she knew, it could be enough to chase her away.
Well, then it's an organizer.
I don't know. The invite is bespoke and looks nothing like the Blake letter-headed paper. That may be on purpose, but it also may suggest the inviter was just another guest, using the event to cover their true intentions.
Okay. They do not know Miss Dean, but then they're going to be like, well, we don't know that for sure.
This is likely true.
Oh.
They admit they
I
are
feel
a
like
stranger.
last time.
And that is certainly true.
The last time I picked it, they were like, well, we don't know that for sure.
Their entire message is built on intrigue and trust. If she met them, and it was somebody she knew, it could be enough to chase her away. Given that, I am looking for somebody with no prior history with Miss Dean.
Okay.
I have picked up another fact about the culprit. I wonder if there's anyone I could eliminate as a result.
Not that I know
And
of.
if not, what investigating can I do to allow me to learn some useful facts about the suspects?
Hello. How are you? Okay. Back. The culprit. Good. I'm great. I'm playing this game. You should play it. Let's see. I need to learn more about everybody. I guess I need to go question everyone and ask every single question. Because I never met this one. They have no pre-Manor history with Miss Dean. So if they have history... Whoa. If they have history, then we can say nope. I guess I can go talk to this person. We just need to go talk to a lot more people. I'm kind of sad about the treasure hunt though. I really wanted to do it. Oh well. Is there anything else here? What is this? Ooh. Open to guest on Sundays. Okay. I'll have to go there and look around. Over there, I need to go look and talk to Darcy, right? Oh, a hedge maze? We need to go do that after. Hedge mazes are fun. Hello! Analyze. We haven't even done this yet. He's well dressed and it is evident he can afford some luxury. Your nose, your butt, okay, your hand. A finely crafted tattoo in a design I don't recognize. Shall we talk about your tattoo?
Hello again, my friend.
Hello. I'm gonna talk about your tattoo. And there's not much here to talk about, so... That's an unusual tattoo, if I might ask about it. Oh, this? It's Maman Bridgette's Vive, her mark. Consider it a devotional symbol. I'm in, I don't know, of hers, a priest as such. She's our Loa of life and death. I suppose your analogy to a Loa would be saint. She is born of your pagan goddess Brigid. Her believers took her with them when they fled to America. I guess the journey changed her, for want of a better way to explain it. Okay. Sure. I kind of wanted to ask. It's fine. Do you know of the goddess? I do. A friend of mine was a priestess of hers. Breed was not one of the sovereignty goddesses, but in some way she should have been. When the Catholic Church came here, she alone was deemed too powerful to be swept under the rug, and so they canonized her. Saint Brigida of Kildare, she became a lot of the same domains: husbandry, midwifery, healing. You may have noticed her crosses hung along the walls of the manor. Oh, my own Loa, Maman Brigitte, is said to be the part of the old goddess that fled the church and was changed in that journey. It's interesting, isn't it? 3 versions of the one goddess, all distinct yet so similar, all back together under this roof, so to speak. Did we just ask about that? I learned. Fine clothes. I really want to ask about the dreams. I've been having the strangest dream of late. Have you now? I'll confess to have some strange patterns, yes. Mine started with classic Celtic iconography around the hotel, standing stones, spirals, all that. It was all in the manor walls at first, but the more often I dream it, the more I'm seeing the same elements, but in my funeral parlor at home. That sounds unnerving. At first I found it quite comforting. The views of home are crystal clear and helped with my homesickness. But once I realized I could not reach home, then yes, unnerving. I could only ever find my way to the seance, or what I took to represent that, at least. It's given some apprehension about attending, I cannot lie. I've already been here the longest, at least from the guests. Any longer, and I fear this place will get its claws on me for good. A second person experiencing not just odd dreams, but specifically variations on the same dream. One more would confirm my theory. Discuss the strange device. Mr. Dupre, have you seen that odd machine in the atrium? Of course. It's a most wondrous thing. I don't have the faintest idea what it is, but it's very impressive. Don't go to the seance. Do not go. What are your feelings on the grand seance? I must tell you, I am no stranger to death, assuredly no stranger to spirits. But never before have I heard one speak, and as compelling as that may be, the chill in my bones endures. You believe there's a risk? Oh, I'm sure Miss Mantovani will take good care of us. I don't know about that. But I am an undertaker, Mr. Ward. I have welcomed the rageful dead, those unwanted, those unclean, or 2 in between to find their gods. And I fear we forget that people after death are simply themselves with nothing left to lose. Okay. What time is it? 11:10. I take it you're close with Maman Brigitte. Deeply, Mr. Ward, when grief is a constant companion, she is there to remind me that both the living and the dead need healers. I am devoted to her and her teachings. Okay, find clothing and jewelry. You know, I can't help but admire your clothing. It's quite fine. Why, thank you. I run a funeral house back home. It is not glamorous work, but it's more than worthwhile. And I'm lucky enough to do quite well for myself these days. Okay, we're just gonna go down. Do you know anything about soul jars? Well, simply put, Mr. Ward, they are as they sound. They're jars for storing souls, and not something I'd see used beyond the most extreme of circumstances. Who had the soul jars? This one, right? Could have talked to them about it. Have you noticed anything strange while you've been staying here? It would be the place for that. I keep finding ash on my clothes. I don't have the faintest idea where it's coming from. Admittedly, I was afraid that, well, I brought an urn with me. Thankfully, the lid is on tight. Yes, thankfully. Notes. Malaysian bloodlines. I heard recently that Miss Dean descends from a powerful bloodline of Malaysians. Good for her. I've been told she is a talented practitioner. I'm not sure that her bloodline plays any part in that, but it sounds impressive. Hopefully not so impressive that some lunatic comes looking for her blood. Don't look at me like that, Mr. Ward. People have done worse for the promise of less. I've heard a lot of talk about this place being haunted. Have you experienced anything of the sort? Oh, the manor is haunted, all right. There's souls around every corner. Some are more upset than others, but none of them are doing very well. They wouldn't be here if they were, after all. There is whispering in many of the rooms if you just listen for it. Ho, 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 ho. They'll be kept here by some fetter, some unfinished business, or important artifact. The question is, what that fetter is. Fetters. Fetters! What do you know about fetters? Chains, Mr. Ward, physically less and spiritually. A ghost can no more escape its fetters than we can chains in a cell. Unless, of course, there's a key. Fetters are impermanent then. Can they be undone? Oh yes, some spirits need simply release their sorrow. Many need help to do so. But some ghosts are chained to worldly objects. In those cases, permanence is likely the intent. You're saying fetters can be made? I've made them, Mr. Ward, though only ever as a last resort. Any plans for this weekend? Plenty. Though I have an especially busy day tomorrow, so I think I'll take it today a little easier. Well, first of all, how could resist a talk from a resident mystic, Miss Mantovani? I will be in attendance at 5 p.m. Before then, I'll walk in the hedge maze before attending Miss Callahan's talk at 3. I think I don't want to wear myself out before the ball, so I won't do much more than that today. Then tomorrow, there's a lunch in the dining room at 1, and I think I'll take a late nap at 5. I suspect it will be a long evening. I also have a scrying session with Miss Callahan at 11, and I'm attending her nephew's talk at 3. I'll certainly join the silent dinner at 8. There's, well, I'm hoping a certain spirit might attend. And then we reach the big moment, the grand seance. I assume I will see you there. I don't know. I might skip town. Someone's been putting up the crosses around the manor, haven't they? Yes, that would be the housekeeper. I've tried to compliment her on them, but she gave me the filthiest glare and rushed off. I suspect that, from what I've seen at least, she'd rather die than have anything to do with magic or rituals. Yeah. Okay, last one, washerwoman. I witnessed a person washing clothes in the fountain when I arrived, and I'm wondering if you experienced anything like this? Not I, but I believe there is a creature here, a variant on the Morwell, known Beanside? Instead of keening or singing to forewarn of death, this other creature washes the clothes of the doomed soul. I think she is called the Bean Nye or Washerwoman. I suspect there are entries on her in the library. I think we're done discussing. The shawl. Whose shawl was it?
Your time. Not at all, Mr. Ward. But I won't keep you.
So the shawl that we saw in the fountain, was that the one that the washerwoman was washing? And if it was, whose shawl was it? Oh, you're still here. Where? Okay, let's go look in this corner real quick. But seriously, whose shawl? That is so weird. I want to go in the hedge maze. Can I go in the hedge maze? What is this? Ooh. Some torn material, thick cotton with some signs of decoration. Miss Dean ventured through the gardens. I didn't see any more this way, I don't think. Hold on, we're gonna look real quick. Because if so... I don't see any this way. So into the hedge maze we go. Because I'm guessing that's where the trail leads. Okay. Hoo-hoo. Ooh. Is this a shoe? Prints small. One shoe came off in the mud. Where was she going? I don't know. Who are you? Who is this? Have I talked to you? I don't think I've talked to you. Oh.
Ah, Signor Ward. Yes?
Oh.
Yes. And you are?
Duh.
My name? My name, Signor, is Carmela Mantovani.
Mantovani.
The same Carmela Mantovani who is hosting tomorrow evening's seance. The guest of honor, if you will.
The psychic. Is that how you know my name?
Ah, you flatter my abilities, Signor. No, I overheard the staff mention a new guest and worked the rest out. I am something of the detective. No?
No. Yeah.
Another example? I think perhaps you're here for a different reason. Something not like the others.
And why would you say that, madame?
You do not recognize me or my name. I would wager good money that no others came this far west without some idea of those details. Come, allow me to read your cards. Perhaps we can discover your real reason for attending. Maybe you will find a little direction along the way.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
After that display, how can I refuse?
Come closer then, Signor.
Eh.
A 3-card spread, Signor. 1 card for your past, 1 for your present, and 1 for your future. Let us begin.
Okay.
The 3 of Swords. Swords cover the intellectual realm. And this one in particular deals with heartbreak. Love, perhaps? But also grief, sorrow, perhaps even betrayal.
Surely your cards can tell you which.
They're pieces of paper, Signor. They can't answer anything. They put you in front of questions that you may choose to ask yourself. Or not.
Why not?
If these cards are to mean anything, only you will know it. The Tower.
Oh.
Major Arcana. These cards deal with big, life-changing affairs. As you can see, lightning, fire, destruction, and chaos are the poor view of this card.
That sounds bad.
What is bad? This card would suggest that you are, or soon will be, in the middle of something significant and unavoidable. Bad is not the right word. But neither is it good. Oh, the wind.
Does that mean anything?
Everything means something, Signor. Normally, a card is upright or reversed. When upright, this card, the Wheel of Fortune, means good luck, prosperity, Reversed, it means, as you may suspect, bad luck and the misfortune.
Well, what about tilted?
On its side, I believe it means both are possible. I think your future, perhaps all of our futures, are very much in your hands. However you resolve your tower, this here and now, your own reason for attending, it seems likely to affect us all.
Great.
You see, I was not wrong. There is more for you here than a mere seance.
Indeed. Though I am unsure what all this means.
It means, Signor, tread carefully, but act decisively. So much hangs in the balance. And now, perhaps a more traditional conversation, see? What should we discuss, Signor Ward?
I am so indecisive though, so how am I? Okay. Looks very tired. Is quite jingly. It is as if her entire body is shaking despite the mild temperature, not temperance. A tarot deck worn by years of use. Okay. Discuss. Why do you have? That's. I want to discuss this. Are you feeling all right? Oh, why do you... I'm alright. I'm fine. It is just a cough. Perhaps a cold from the weather. London is foggy, but here it is just damp to the bone. Okay. The shakes. Are you cold? Your hands are shaking. Oh, I wouldn't... Don't worry about that. I have been... You're right, of course. I should be wearing my shawl. Is it green? Is your shawl green? If so, I'm a little worried. You must be very fond of that tarot deck. It shows in the wear, does it? However precious something is, however much you love it, time will change it. This is a Visconti's for a deck, given to me by the woman who trained me as a child. It has served me well and has given me some very interesting readings over the years. I will be offering readings all weekend in the hedge maze. For such a special occasion, I wish to put the cards to good use, and it will be, as they say, on the house. Yes. Sunken eyes. You look tired. No, that's... There is a lot of strange energy in this place. It is difficult to sleep in a place so beset with spirits. So, then have you had... Oh yeah, the invitation. Someone told me Miss Dean was specially invited to the seance. Oh, like me? They invited others? Will I never be enough for these rich people? Oh, I do not think... Please, I am making fun. What do I care who has been invited alongside me? I am still numero uno. I don't think you have anything to do with it, honestly. Strange occurrences, and then... Yeah, okay. Have you noticed anything out of place here? Yes, the spiders, for one thing. I saw a bird last Thursday, little, all caught up in their webs. I made a small grave for it beside the stables, but you know what I found the next day? Don't tell me it was empty. I found spiders, littered across the grave, feathers through their bellies, like offerings. I never knew why people were scared of spiders. Never knew. There are worse things that chase them. Do you think there are ghosts around this place? You don't have a sense for them then? There are more ghosts here than there are guests. Even in my sleep I hear them. There is a reason this is the place we gather so many years of tragedy and misery to trap many souls. The Blakes have not always been good people, I think, but this generation they are different. Strange dreams. In a place like this, how could one not? But the recurring one, the maze of corridors luring me to the seance, that is enticing. There is a force at work in the dreams here. You can feel it, no? It is not another practitioner. It does not have that focus. What it is and what it wants, I do not know. Perhaps it will be our guest at the seance. I'm not sure now that there is a shared dream being experienced here, but what is it trying to convey and how can I find out? If only there were a way I could revisit and explore the dream itself. I'm pretty sure if you go to bed, you will be able to. I don't really need your timetable because I don't think you are in charge. Do you know what the strange device in the atrium is for? It is not a measure of how successful we will be. This is what the Marquess tells me. I cannot recall what it measures. Ghost or the veil or such? Maledetta memoria? I do not know, sorry. Yeah. Conductor of the seance. So, well, yeah. While I began my career with tarot and I love it dearly, it does not provide the same show as a seance. There is nothing like it to press your hand to the veil, to feel another on the other side, the spirits calling back. And this one, where the veil will fall down like stage curtains, there would be nothing to compare. I assure you.
That's all.
Of course.
Okay. Interesting. What am I stuck on? Okay, so her shoe was there. Shall we continue? Oh! I think that might be a dead end. What's through here? Ugh, I just feel like something might pop out. Okay, so let's go back this way. Oh, what's this? A closed up well, but I can hear water on the other side. It's covered in these markings. I get the sense they're a recent addition, but who would have drawn these? I don't know. Oh! Don't really see anything of interest over there. There's another bridge that way. And there's something over here. A picture of a woman with a dedication to my beloved Mary. May those who wander this maze be as lost as I am without you in my life. Aww. Okay. Is there... Okay. An old standing stone with a geometric pattern on it. I wonder if it's real or a replica. There's a lot of stuff in here, apparently. Ah! The hedge is crushed in as if hit with force. A part of a dress seems to have torn off. We're following the trail. We just came that way and we went that way. A piece of nightdress caught in the maze. Okay, so we were here. I think we should stay by the wall and then we'll go on the inside to find... Oh! 'Tis a ghost!
God almighty. A spirit.
A spirit, sorry.
Is that Miss Dean?
Is it?
She doesn't seem to be moving. I don't think she means to hurt me. I need a closer look.
Can we get a closer look? Miss Dean. Don't let this be Evelyn.
Can you tell me your name?
Nothing, of course. There must be some means I can use to communicate with her. Yeah, I guess we can go get Mansivini? Is this a different bridge? This is a different bridge. Yeah, but what else is here before I go do that? Because I wanna see all this stuff. If there's more to see. Like, what's this? An old anvil covered in Celtic knotting. Despite its obvious age, it shows no signs of rusting or wear. Its immense size would make it impractical for actual use, surely. Maybe. I don't know about that. Ah! Oh. It's just a gargoyle. Gargoyle. We're good. Why are all these crows here? The flower petals. We've seen the flower petals. What's this? I've seen this symbol before, haven't I? Yes, you have. It's the circle. How did we do it last time? We went like this, and then we went around and up and around. Oh, who's that in the background? Another memory, but what was that thing with Miss Dean? It was too large to be a person and transparent. Was it leading her through the maze? If so, to where? Was it another ghost or something else? And who was the person watching it all? Was that the culprit observing their deeds? Wait, what's that sound? I don't know. What are you drinking? In the bottle.
Oh. Ah. Well, what are you going to say to the manager? He hardly likes me, anyway. Can I help you, or whatever it is you want out here? I'm Doyle, by the way. The porter. We met, but he didn't bother to say hello.
I've talked to you. I've literally sat there and questioned you. I've even asked about your health because your hand is shaking. What has you out here?
I'm less likely to be bothered when I'm on my break. Not completely safe, though, apparently. Well, from the likes of you.
Whoa.
Other people seem to forget that anyone could be in here at all. When they take their arguments outside, forget they might be heard.
Have you heard anything interesting? Tell me what you heard, and I promise this encounter stays between us.
Fine. Dean.
Evelyn Dean.
Her. Last Tuesday, work was quiet, so I slipped out here. I overheard her having a fight about something. No. All I could tell you is that it was a man. She was the one with the raised voice. Mostly drowned him out. Then she stormed off. I don't know if he followed, but by the time I'd worked myself to a good vantage point, he was gone too. Bloody maze. Well, I'm not letting you have any, if that's what you're at. God knows. This stuff's hard enough to get already. Anything decent is.
Yeah, but what was the argument
Well,
about?
I don't know. Since we're good pals now, I'll tell you that I did try to get closer, but it was too risky. Probably some of this magic stuff they're all so keen on. You'd need to ask him, I guess.
But who's him?
This has been helpful.
Is this why she's not been about the last few days? Vardy says she left, but I don't know.
I don't know, but I hope to learn.
Well, if you're gonna be snooping about, it was 8 p.m. they fought. I know because the bar was quiet with all the Blue Bloods playing bridge.
Thank you.
8 p.m. when they fought. Who was Miss Dean arguing with before she went missing and why? I can start by ruling out Father Sinat and Mr. O'Finn as they hadn't arrived by then, and Mr. Doyle since the information came from him, Walter too, as it was an adult man she fought with. The purple petals. Boot prints. They have sunken into the ground. Whoever was standing here was here for a while. From their placement, they seem to be following the other person around the maze. Okay. I guess we have time to go get... So there's the standing stone. We've seen this one already. Okay, here you are. Hey. I need your help.
Signor Ward, we meet again.
Well, there's a ghost at the fire pit. I need your help. Have you ever seen a woman's ghost by the fire pit? I have felt a presence, but no, I have not seen her. Tell me, is this her? I think yes. Dupre left this with me the other day. He's seeking a spirit, perhaps the one you have found. At first, I thought this was, Signorina Dean, but he assures me she is not. Okay. So then do I need to go get... Dupre then? Were you at the bridge game the other night? No, the only cards that interest me are the tarot. It was those I was reading while they played their game.
That's all.
Of
Okay.
course. Take care.
What is that? Is it just leaves? No, it's a key! It doesn't look strong enough for a door, perhaps some sort of locker. In the bathhouse! And more footprints. And boots. More boot prints. Looks like they were slowly moving around the hedge maze. From their placement, they seem to be following the other person. So, boots. They went around that way. Okay. I'm thinking we need to go get Dupre. Ah! That's not a way we can go. And go talk to the woman at the well, who I think is still over here. Yeah, you're still here. Okay. The fight. The trail. We can investigate here. Think. Think, think. Miss Dean was blank the blank by blank while blank watched. That's not funny. I guess just how I read that was funny. Was brought into the maze, the hedge maze, the gardens, the hedge maze, by a shadowy figure, while a third party watched.
A thing guided Miss Dean through the grounds, though I'm not yet sure to where. The whole time they were being watched by the culprit. Can I learn anything useful about the culprit from this?
They just happened to be there. The shadowy figure came for them too. They were hiding from the entity. The boot prints belonged to them.
The extra prints in the hedge maze must belong to the culprit. So now I know they wear a medium-sized boot.
Ooh.
I have picked up another fact about the culprit. I wonder if there's anyone I could eliminate as a result.
I don't think so.
And if not, what investigating can I do to allow me to learn some useful facts about the suspects?
We'll have to break into some more rooms. Doo-doo-doo. Okay, what was that thing that led Miss Dean through the maze? Was it another ghost or something else? Maybe the staff have heard of it or seen it before, or maybe some of the guests might know. Ooh, mystery unlocked, the haunting. Okay, let's see if Dupre is still in the gardens. And if so, maybe we can ask them. Hey.
Hello again, my friend.
Yes. Yes. Were you close with Miss Dean? Miss Dean? No, I dare say she looked right through me. She looks uncannily like my dearly departed friend, you see. Each time I see her, it's like, well, the grief feels fresh. Well, what about the ghost at the fire pit? I came across a ghost, one I suspect you have ties to. I don't think I follow. At the fire pit? No, you must be mistaken. Please, Mr. Ward, may we speak of something else? Well, I have to talk to someone about this ghost. What can I talk to you? Hunter. Ask about the bridge game. Did you attend? Almost, but the lovely Miss Mantovini offered me a reading. How could I refuse? So I skipped the game. Interesting. Shadowy figure. No. Okay. Offered you a reading? Indeed she did. For her astonishing showmanship, I am astounded that she hasn't grown more of ego. Okay, and then we'll ask about the shadowy figure, I guess. But why would you know anything about it? We'll hold off on the shadowy figure. I don't want to analyze. Go back. I want to leave.
Not at all, Mr. Ward. But I won't keep you.
Okay. Whoops. So it's 11:57. Let's see. Trying to decide how I want to go about this. They wear medium shoes. I haven't been in their room yet. Not in your room either. I've been in your room. Could be you. You have medium shoes. You can write. But could that be? Don't know anything about you yet, and I haven't talked to you or you or you or you or any of these people. Oh my goodness. Find a way to revisit the dream. Okay. Investigate the fight. Guest alibi and resident alibi is what we're looking for. So we could go question some guests, I guess. Guest, I guess. And the haunting. Huh. I don't think there's anybody that I can eliminate at this moment. Investigate room 11. Yeah, I forgot we got that key. We need to go investigate that room. I just want to clear off all the exclamation marks because I don't have the key for that. Woo-hoo-hoo. That's the other thing I think I like about this game is if there are things that like you're stuck, you can always go to a character and be like, oh, here's your focus for this person. But we need to go look in the locker 11. Locker 11 in the bathhouse. Which there was a secret door. Where was it? It was in the was it in the library? Profile. We gotta profile you. Okay, so let's go. I mean, I guess we could talk to this guy for like 3 minutes. Cause we had to do. Oh,
Another crow?
yeah, they're everywhere.
Is that Master Walter watching the grounds from the Blake residence? That's quite the vantage point, I wonder what secrets he's seen.
Anyways, like I was saying, what did we have to talk about with you? I can't remember. You're right here. Profile. Did we have anything else to talk to you about? I don't think so. Investigate room 16. We went into room 16. Okay, hold on. Did we have anything else?
You again.
Why do you sound so hateful with it? I just want to know if you like to play bridge. That was Tuesday. I did not. No, I was elsewhere in my room, praying, I imagine. Yes, that would have been it. I don't really have time to... We'll go through it though. I saw a shadowy figure stalking the grounds, twice the height of a man. Would that description mean anything to you? It doesn't mean much to me. Angelic beings are creatures of light, radiant and pure. I suppose the natural conclusion would be that you have something less heavenly on your hands. Fetters. Do you know anything about the concept of fetters? Well, not as much as some of the others might. I'm not much for that discipline, but I believe they're the things that hold ghosts in this world. I suppose that's why they call them fetters, named for the old shackles Used to transport prisoners.
I'll be
Okay.
off.
Don't let me keep you.
We have to leave. Has to do the little ding. Where are you gonna be now? No. No.
I'm glad to be outside again. That house? The air is heavy in there.
Likely the spirits.
Yes, I know. I'm not used to being near so many.
Well, it is the sort of place where they would be common.
They are more than common here. What has happened in this house?
I suspect the same thing that happens everywhere people have power and no consequences.
See? In that way, this place does feel like home.
Is there anybody in the hedge maze right now? No. But you're over here. Okay. I think we need to go to... I'm trying to remember where that secret door was. Was it in the library? Yeah, I know there's another way inside. I just can't remember. Was it through the panel? Yeah, I think it was in the supply closet. Here we go. 11. And if it was hers, then it would surely be in... the women's. Oh, I meant to. She received a threatening letter from Mr. Scarrett. I have brought my dagger. I hope you're ready for what comes next. I can also make out the number 451. It must have been written on the page atop of this one. A letter from Dr. Callahan. It seems to be part of a longer conversation. He seems to be offering to meet her and teach her some Irish magic, despite warning of refusal from Fayed on the matter. Fayed? Make no mistake, my respect for my aunt is unwavering, but she is rigid in her ways, and she won't be persuaded on this. She prioritizes safety over progress, protection above any sort of advancement. You want recognition, of course you do, and I swear you shall have it. My aunt might not understand that, Evelyn, but I promise you I do. I might not be who you asked for, but I know the tradition in and out, and think we could help each other. Consider it, won't you? The missing pages from Miss Dean's journal. It seems like Miss Dean sacrificed her friendship with Miss Quinn to gain access to some texts. Understandably, Miss Quinn was not thrilled with this. I wonder how important this is to Miss Dean that she left it behind. Can we close it? No. Okay. Is anything new? No. Records. Okay then. Gents. Nope, wrong door. Oh yeah, it was over here. We need to go talk to Hunter, I guess. How do we get stables this way? The music is so eerie right now. Stables. Let's go out here because we need to talk to you. Well, where are you? That tree looks like the tree from the dream, doesn't it? And it had the grave where Miss Montavini mentioned the spiders and feathers are gone now, return to nature. Yeah, it had those feathers, the flower petals, the same one from the other place. Okay, you're not in here. So does that mean... Oh, we can't go in here? See signs that this doll is normally in use. Well, the carriage is gone, so I guess Hunter is out. I still haven't found the combination for this either. Okay. Oh. Shall we eavesdrop?
Oh, hold on. I can't think. I see...
I've got you. Is it a vision?
It's not... nothing. I can't see any... It's like it wants me to see something, but I can't. Whatever it is.
Should I be concerned?
But there is no portent to be concerned about. Which is, I have no idea, actually.
Well, but I meant, should I be concerned about you, sweetheart? Are you alright?
I don't feel bad. I feel strange. Why can't I see like usual?
Ivy.
Maybe because there's something evil afoot. A collection of small dried white flowers in your hair. And she presents herself more like a child than an adult. Do you? Okay.
I don't believe we know each other, do we? Have you just arrived?
Only recently. Declan Ward, miss. Pleased to meet you.
And are you, Mr. Ward? Were you meant to be here, or did something bring you suddenly? Oh, blast. That shouldn't matter. Oh, and now I've forgotten to say my name. Ivy MacLeod. I'm sorry. You have me all flustered. I am host to the second sight, you see. I know things. Or at least I should. It feels as if, since coming here, I'm host to nothing anymore. I should have known you were going to be here. And be late. But it's just more proof that something is wrong.
Innocent bearing. For all that your visions must show, you have managed to keep an air of innocence about you. Thank you, sir, though I fear my innocence is nearing its end, not because of the seance, but through the events surrounding it. I begin to suspect that it ties with my diminishing visions. Okay. White hair. Is that a heather you have pinned in your hair? It is white Scottish heather. It's supposed to be for good luck. Dear Mr. Hunter would braid it into my hair when I was a girl, and it stuck. He worked on my family's estate years ago. It's been so good to see him again. Some people think it's improper for us to talk, so of course, but you don't. How can you tell? Some things you just don't need a second sight to see, Mr. Ward. Okay, second sight. Would you tell me about this ability of yours? Normally I would joke that I knew you were going to ask that, but since coming here it's cloudy and I feel blinded in a way. But I've put the cart before the horse. You don't even know what it is that I've lost yet. It's passed down by blood through Scottish families. It's not uncommon. A fair few people have the ability, at least a little bit. It just so happens that I'm the only one of my family to have it to any measure, and it came in very strong. The second sight, it gives you a person foreknowledge, or just knowledge you couldn't possibly know. I get visions, mostly of things to come. Or I used to. Since arriving here, I've been cut off from it. Surely I should have seen warning of that. I mean, if it was going to cut you off, no. The bridge game. No, I was taking a nap. I think Victoria was there, though. Strange occurrences. Truth be told, I woke up last night to all the windows having been opened. That wasn't what woke me, though. What woke me was a knocking on the underside of my bed. There was nothing there, of course, but I didn't sleep much after that. I wouldn't either, honestly. I could swear there's been some strange things happening around this place. It's getting close to Halloween, and with so many of us here, we're not exactly leaving the spirits in peace. Even if we wanted to, which I do, I've seen some ghastly things, the mirrors especially. I keep seeing a man behind me. He's never there when I turn around, but I swear his mouth opens a little wider whenever I spot him. Ew. And, well, I keep my head bowed at the dressing room mirrors now. But the other day, I think I felt something wet across the back of my neck. Ugh. Strangest dream. I've had the same Victoria too. I think it's the atmosphere everywhere looks the same, so of course it'll bubble up in one stream. You know, I've been reading about it. Hallways represent transitional spaces, because that's what they are, quite literally. They can mean moving from one thing onto another, a new stage in life, a new relationship, a new worldview. And locked doors, that's easy. They're barriers to overcome, but really I don't take it too much to heart. The symbols, I don't know so much about that. Sigils, I think, but that is really outside of my practice. I think everyone gets strange dreams around here, right? Not everybody. Do you know where you're going to spend today? Other than the ball later, I think I'm going to go to Miss Montavini's talk at 5. I'd like to hear what she has to say. Apart from that, I don't really know. Perhaps I'll get some fresh air unless it gets too cold. As for Sunday, they don't have any services that suit me, so I think I'll take a walk in the garden while Victoria is at church. After which, I hope she'll join me out there for a walk. And naturally, we'll want a good lunch at some stage too. We shouldn't attempt to raise the dead on empty stomachs. We'll need our focus for the seance. Or you could just not go. You know? Have you seen the strange device in the atrium? I cannot look at that thing without getting a headache. I suspect if my powers were working properly, I would learn a great many terrible things from that device. And in a way, if nothing else, it makes me glad that they are gone. Well then, don't go to the seance. What is your opinion? You know, I thought there might be more of us attending with all the spiritualists in London, but I suppose this seems very far from home for some, especially those who've never left the city. I don't mind it. Means there's many people here that I've never met, and some of them are very interesting, don't you think? Yeah, I guess so. Okay, bye.
I'll let you be, man.
Take care, Mr. Ward.
Uh-huh. You. She has an acute gaze, no doubt watching events quite carefully. A jet and ivory cameo depicting a man's silhouette. It's in memory of someone, but who? Dun, dun, dun. I wasn't done talking to you.
I don't
Rude.
think we've met. Who might you be?
Well, if you were listening in on the conversation, you
My
would know.
name's Declan Ward. Miss,
Ah, the man from this morning. The man from room number 4.
4.
I am Mrs. Victoria Lau. How do you do?
How do you do?
Mrs. Lau. A pleasure. Another seance attendee.
Indirectly only. I'm Miss McLeod's chaperone. The event itself is not to my taste. I am here for her, and her alone.
She needed someone to accompany her for this event, and I wanted to see Ireland. That, and she's my closest friend. I had little reason to turn her down. I have no skill like Ivy does, but I am interested in being here. I noticed you're wearing a cameo. Yes, it's of my late husband. While I'm no longer expected to dress in mourning for him, and he would not have wanted me to continue on so anyway, I rather like to keep the cameo. It keeps him close. Okay. I hope you don't mind, but you seem to have a keen eye on the goings-on. I will confess I do. You can learn a lot about a person or your situation just from keeping a careful watch. Second sight. Your companion mentioned something called second sight. Really, it's what brings us here. I know it sounds outlandish, Mr. Ward, but she is genuine. Somehow, Ivy gains visions of the future, or knowledge she shouldn't know. I don't know how. I wish I did. That's how I met her, you know? She pulled me aside at a party to give me a warning, a total stranger to her, though I was. She predicted my husband's passing. Perhaps if I had been more open, if I had listened, acted sooner. After his death, I had no question about her ability. She was there while I mourned, and in time we became friends. She mentioned it has weakened since coming here. Strangely enough, yes, I might have expected the opposite. True. You were at the bridge game. Didn't go too terribly either, though I was more there for the conversation than for the game. I don't attend many gatherings of this kind, so it seemed like a good way to meet some of the others. Did many attend? A few. It was the first time I met our host. Along with him was Dr. Callahan and his aunt. There was Miss Quinn and Barbosa, Mrs. Darcy too, and yes, Mr. Coventry completed the set. So now we don't have to go around and ask everybody if they were at the game. Strange occurrences, haunting stream, timetable, all the good stuff. I keep finding the contents of my pockets under my pillow. I don't know how that happens. But if something is missing, I can find it under my pillow. This morning, it was the contents of my jewelry box. Interesting. Doesn't the event alone count as one? But you mean the ghost, don't you? I can't say I was expecting you to believe in ghosts. Well, I've seen some strange things. Ivy calls them ghosts, and I've no better explanation for them. There was a woman upstairs in the atrium. I took her for another guest, but when I went up to say hello, she was just gone. I do believe that many things have rational explanations, and maybe Ivy's visions and the young woman I saw have practical explanation. But for now, Mr. Ward, in my own way, I do confess I believe in Ivy's visions, so while improbable, ghosts no longer seem impossible. Strange dreams. I know those dreams, wandering along corridor, trying to find the way through its many doors, a feeling that something else is there. You know, I've drawn the symbol I saw there and showed Miss McLeod, and she has seen the very same ones in her dream. I'm sure we both saw it here amidst the decorations, or who knows where, but it's unsettling still. I mean, I don't really need... Convinced Ivy to spend some time in the library throughout the day. It's surprisingly expansive from what I've seen so far. And as for a trade-off, she was just to visit Lottie, one of the horses. And then, of course, the ball. That should prove interesting. Then on Sunday, I will be attending the church service at 11 a.m., of course. After that, well, you'll think me quite the bookworm, Mr. Ward, but I'll be dragging Ivy to the library again, and before the seance, I will be attending the silent dinner at 8. Okay, strange device, and then 2 more, and then we'll go look around. What do you make of the strange device in the atrium? Nothing. I am not that interested in the event or its showpieces, so I have not given it a second thought. are you gonna go? Do you think it's gonna be successful? I'll believe it when I see it. It just so happens that I've already seen some improbable things in Probable and the Washerwoman. On my arrival here, I thought I saw a woman washing something in the fountain. I have seen her too, though I saw her on entering the ladies' bathroom. She shrieked and I fell back. When I stood, she was gone. Save the shawl she was washing in the tub. There was no way she got past me. Another gift from this awful hotel. Is that everything? That's everything.
That's all, Mrs. Lau.
Thank you.
Farewell, Mr. Ward.
Thanks.
I should close the mystery of who fought with Miss Dean. If I can form a hypothesis, I will learn something useful for my investigation.
We do have a hypothesis for that, honestly. I think anyway. Don't we? So I need to go talk to Blake, Mr. Coventry, and Dr. Callahan, I guess. Where are they? Who is this? Is that the... I haven't talked to them. I haven't talked to that person yet. I need to talk to them. Basement. So they're nowhere to be found. The people I actually need to talk to. Let's go to the atrium ground floor and then we'll talk. That scared me. What's over here? Nothing? Just a gate? Okay. Just a weird little gate. Okay, let's go up and go to the atrium until we can find, I guess, the Blake and the doctor and the other. Ugh, I'm not going to any more towers. Not for a while. No, thank you. What is this? Dining room. Atrium. Because we haven't talked to, I think it was Mrs. Joyce.
Mrs. Joyce, do you have the master key for the southeast corridor?
Oh no, Mr. Varley. I only had the atrium master key with me today.
There's this guy.
I can fetch it for you. It's only on the room cart in the supply closet.
Thank you. No, I'm just doing my weekly audit.
Might Mr. Hunter have it?
No, I was just out in the stables. He has the northwest corridor locked away in his safe there.
I don't suppose Mr. Doyle had it.
Mr. Doyle's key privileges have been revoked.
Oh, I forgot he locked the southwest key in the basement storage. Has he not gotten that out yet?
No, he claims he can't find a way through. But I'm telling you what I told Mr. Hunter. Do not do it for him. And that is not all. The fool also lost the northeast corridor master in one of the unassigned rooms.
What? What in the heavens was he doing in there?
I do not know, but I doubt it was cleaning. When you have time, perhaps you would see if you can find it, and clean up anything he's done.
Oh, Mr. Farley, I've had it up to here with that boy. I'll get to it as soon as I'm done with my morning chores.
I appreciate that. I would also appreciate some decorum with Miss Mantovani. She's the Marquess' guest and the host of this seance, which you know is important to the future of this manor. Once this whole business is done, she and the rest of the guests will be moving on. It is only a few days' decency, Mrs. Joyce.
Useful information to have. I've made note of it. Many doors require a key to open. Keys can be found by exploring, or to explore is guided by the note you just took. Yeah? Mm-hmm.
What do you make of this then, sir?
I was rather hoping you might be able to tell me.
Ooh.
I've not the faintest. But I noticed that it's finally gone down.
Has it now?
Aye, sir. It's been climbing all week, but finally went the other way this morning.
How odd. I wonder what caused that.
Me? Analyze first, and then talk. I have the impression she knows more about those around her than they would like. Across the St. Brigid, one of the Irish patron saints.
Hello, Declan Ward, miss. Pleased to meet you.
Oh, God bless you, sir. It isn't often someone introduces themselves to the help. Caitlin Joyce, I'm the housekeeper here. If there's anything you need, just come right to me.
Well, I do have a question.
Oh, well, thank you, Mrs. Joyce. I'll try not to be a bother.
Nonsense, Lord knows. We could use someone normal at this damnable seance. Why the Marquess saw fit to risk our immortal souls bringing that Satanism here is beyond me. Why, I've half a mind to...
To?
Oh, don't mind me, sir. Just getting crotchety in my old age.
Yeah. Okay. There's a lot of things. A lot. I feel like we don't need to discuss this. But I do want to know about this. I assumed it was, but now I see it's a cross. All my love to God, Jesus, and Mary, but I have a special place in my heart. I keep her close to me as she protects us, sir, from evil and from fire too. Okay, knowing smile. Have the impression that little gets past you around here. Oh no, more than any housekeeper, sir. We get all sorts of little insights into the guest, you know? Yeah, I know. The bridge game. I guess we could ask about locker key 11. But we've already discovered it. I understand there was a bridge game held on Tuesday. Yes, not that I'd know anything about it. I left some bottles and glasses out the night before and saw myself out. If they can flirt with the devil, they can pour their own drinks, I'm sure. Doyle's doping. I hesitate to ask, but would you mind keeping an eye on Mr. Doyle? I fear he may have taken to self-medicating. Don't you worry, I'll set him straight. He's a good boy at heart. I promise you, just needs little guidance. At least he has Father Sinnott to help him along the way. Always together recently, them two. I'm sure it'll do Seamus some good. Shadowy figure? What? It's a cruel thing, sir, teasing a poor old housekeeper. Unfortunately, I'm quite serious. Oh, don't say that. If it's children's tale you're after, go hang out in the library. Maybe I should, honestly. Good. I heard Miss Dean was personally invited to the seance. If she were, Marquess Blake never mentioned it. Between you and me, sir, I hope he's ashamed of himself. Can you imagine inviting people to a cult? Yeah. It seems as if the stall door has been recently mended. That'll be our Mr. Hunter's work. He's quite the handyman. Yeah, but like, what happened to it? I found this on the grounds. What do you make of it? Don't just wave it around. It could be dangerous. Mr. Hunter is the man you want, always setting up on this sort of thing. No, the enemy. That's what he says. Okay. A stone cross? I accidentally stumbled into the broom closet recently and noticed a stone cross on the cleaning trolley. Oh yes, that'd be mine, of course. It broken off an old statue that was being tossed out, and I thought it shouldn't go to waste. Of course, it's a shame about those red stains, though. Ah, that's only rust. I quite like it, to be honest with you. After all, Jesus must have bled when he died for our sins. Okay, I think that's all. Doesn't know about the strange device. Written complaint, letter to the manager. Hopefully, you're not gonna go. I've worked here nearly my whole life, and this is the first time I've ever thought to leave. There's no good to come of disturbing those in heaven. That's ungodly work. I'd be gone if it didn't mean leaving poor Mr. Varley and Young's in the hands of these wretches. Saoirse? Sorosi? Names. Okay, let's talk about Mary Blake then. What can you tell me about Blake? Oh, God rest her soul, she was a good woman. Mr. Ward gone from us too soon. Marquez just hasn't been the same since her passing. He idolized that woman. And poor young Walter. Yeah, poor young Walter. A washerwoman, maybe? If you're suggesting that the laundry work ain't quality, then I refute it. Miss Murphy and I washed our knuckles to the bone cleaning and bleaching this place and its linens. And the fountain. God give me strength. Okay, didn't mean to. Blake Manor. How long have you been working here? Really most of my life, though I only moved in here 5 years ago or so after my dear husband passed. I wasn't sure about it at first. I was all but shaking with nerves on my first day. We used to tell awful stories about this place as children, you know? And coming up the road to see the place didn't help, I tell you that. Thick fog, black windows, and you'd swear there were living things in all the shadows. But I've worked here a long old time now, and they haven't got me yet. Yep. Map of the region. There's not much there except for the town you would have came through. Mr. Hunter used to get supplies there. Now they do deliveries right to the stables. We're getting a big one this Sunday at 12. Other than that, it's all windswept plains and the wild Atlantic. Would be romantic if it weren't so cold. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm good.
I'll be off, Mrs. Joyce.
God bless you, sir.
Okay, but I do need to talk to you.
Ah, good day. I don't believe we've met. My name is Simon Coventry. I'm a jeweller from London. Who might you be?
Declan Ward, sir. Pleased to meet
A
you.
jeweler, huh? Well,
No,
The
very
ring.
pleased to meet you, I'm sure. This is my first seance, and I must say that everyone is so very interesting.
you're suspicious, sir.
Well, I hope not to disappoint.
I'm sure you won't, dear boy. Now, can I help you?
Yeah, you just stand there for a second. I forgot to analyze you first. His hands are stained with something, but I cannot tell what. And either he's recently been moving around in old spaces or he has not cleaned his suit in a while. Jeweler! See? The ring. Because he's a jeweler. Dust on your suit. So I do. How did that get there? Perhaps the housekeeper is not so... Oh! That's rude. You're rude. They're stained. My apologies, I must admit I took some work with me. I was working on some pieces in my room before I stepped out. I should have done a better job at cleaning up after myself. Yes, you should have. Jeweler. I am, or rather I was. I ended up in London alone as a young lad. Nothing to my name, but my mother had loved jewels, and so, as a result, did I. I found working cleaning at a shop. At first, I was a well-spoken lad, and as I say, I knew my stuff, so in time I was raised to sales. One thing led to another, and time passed by all too quickly. Eventually, I wound up with my own shop in London, did a tidy trade, earned enough to live well, no small feat in that city. I sold up when my wife passed. It didn't fill me in the same way it did before that. I still do enough to cover my needs, select clients and all that, but not a whole lot more. Well, do you know about this ring? We'll come back to that. No, not one like that. That very one. I saw it in London. It belonged to Mr. Cecil Darcy, the man who told me of this event. He wanted this ring resized for a lady's finger. He was unsure of the size of the ring finger, though, so he didn't get it done at the time. Imagine a man not knowing his wife's ring size. And this, the year of our Lord, 1897. Huh. Interesting. Okay, you mentioned losing your wife. My condolences, sir. I did, yes. Earlier this year, she turned quickly. We had access to doctors, but they could do little to ease her suffering. I'll confess I am lost without her, which, foolish as it sounds, is somehow how I ended up here. Her illness took everything from me. The little I had left I spent to come here, on the hope that the claims about the seance are true. If I could see or hear her, then I'll gladly give it all back, or give it all down to the very shirt on my back. Okay. The game. Where were you? I had to dust off my skills. Okay, so you were there. Might I ask who played? We know who was there and who wasn't there, so and the doctor stepped in for a bit. Scarrett, who dropped out for some reason at the last. Scarrett? I haven't talked to Scarrett yet. Locket. This is a strange one, but I found a dropped locket, which I believe you're staying in. Why, that belonged to my dear dead wife from before we married. She was Elaine Dabney. Oh, I'm here hoping to speak with her, you see. I'm told something personal can help anchor the ghost. I must have dropped it. Okay. Lillian was the wife, but Elaine? I'm sorry. What? From before we married Dabney. She was Elaine Dabney. But you just said that your wife was Lillian. Okay, cool. Is there anything else? I don't think. Yeah, name mismatch right here. What was your wife's name again? Lillian Coventry Smith, before we married. You told me her name was Elaine Dabney. Well, that was my first wife. A man my age has history. Sure. I feel like you're lying to me about something. While it's a beautiful place, I'm not visiting just for the scenery, which is probably for the best considering this weather. No, if this seance really lower the veil as they say it will, there is someone on the other side I should like to speak with just once more. What would I do to hear my Lillian again? Not your recently passed? Not your recently passed, but Lillian? Oh. So Elaine is your first wife. Okay. What I have given... I don't know. We gotta leave.
Good day, sir. And to you.
Ugh, I don't like you. I don't like this guy. I don't know why. I just don't like you. You're very suspicious to me. In addition, as a reminder, East Corridor is dining room away. Hunter, I need to talk to you. First floor, Southwest Corridor. I haven't talked to you yet. I don't even know who you are. Lunch, close. First floor, Southwest Corridor is where I think we're gonna go. Oh, okay, we're good, we're good. Why are you back in here? Did I have to talk to you about something? Profile Miss Barbosa learned Shay's real name. Which, I don't think I need to talk to you about anything. I feel like I've talked to you about everything.
More questions?
I don't think so. Yeah, no, I've asked you everything. The bridge game, I guess. Darcy taught me how to play. This is how bored I was. Did Minnie attend? Yeah. Okay, cool.
have to.
Sure.
I have to be off. Sure. Okay. Where was I going? Corridor. Some kind of corridor. Where was I going? Oh, would it just be timetable? Dining room, atrium. Away, you are away. The library, no. Yeah, this one. First floor, Southwest Corridor. That's where I was going. First floor, Southwest Corridor. Is that you? That's you. Okay. The squeak in the stairs. I need to look at this because the markings. A portrait of a woman with dark hair. She is holding an ornate vase, and that looks to be Egyptian. That's curious. Lady Wilhelmina Blake. Okay. I need to look at the map again. Over here. So turn. Hold on. And go this way. And around the corner. And it's in this one, right? Double check. Yes, you are in here. Who are you, though? I hate these pictures, though. They follow you. They just keep following you around. Ah, haha. Hello. I suspect she'd rather not be talking at all. Oh. Scars from years of cooking. Well, I want to talk to you, so we're gonna talk.
I'm Declan Ward, miss. Who might you be?
Saoirse Murphy? Just the cook, sir. I don't think there's anything I can help the likes of you with. I don't know magic or have powers like you folks. Maybe things would be different if... Sorry, sir. I lost the run of myself.
Huh? Have you burned your hands? It's alright, sir. Can't be a cook without some burns to show for it. Are you very busy? You seem as if your mind might be somewhere else. I have a hard time asking that. I don't know why that scared me. It to stick around all day. That's alright, miss. I was worried that I might be making you uncomfortable. No, sir. Are you sure? Locker key, no drawings. Yeah. Was Miss Dean rather close with Mr. Dupre? Miss Dean, no, sir. I hardly think they talked. She spent more time with Mr. O'Meara, so far as I could tell. Oh, and poor old... Well, she could really run circles around Mr. O'Meara anyway. Is that Snicket? Smearit? What is it? The bridge game? Oh no, I probably could have asked this about anybody. I'll be battling with your wits and dancing with the patterns and making squeeze plays and devil's coops. And, well, Miss Dean made it sound really exciting, but then she played with the champion, sir. It's too bad she didn't attend. Okay, shadowy figure. I guess I could ask you about the locker key, but we already know what it's for. Personally invited to the manor. That makes me happy, sir. The manor is a better place for having her in it. Before she left, I mean, Sep. Well, I don't think it would have mattered whether she were invited or not. All that talent, and I'd guess there's not a thing on this earth that'd make her feel worthwhile. Can I ask you about it? Mr. Hunter would know more. Yeah. Okay. You are keeping some things, I think. Oh yes, I see. If you stick that bit over there and loop this around that, and then put this over here, you'd get a lovely thing for the Christmas tree, wouldn't you? You should ask Mr. Hunter. I'm trying, but Hunter is gone. Mr. Hunter is not here. Absolutely gone. Vanished. Oh, she don't deserve it, sir. That breaks my heart. You won't tell her, will you? All that kindness to be treated so poorly. Yeah, I didn't bring it up. Discuss it with you. Is it true Mr. Riley's been in talks with the local bishop about a child who... No, it isn't. I said it isn't. Wherever you heard it, you're to forget about it right now. Or... I'm sorry, sir. I don't know what came over me. It's okay. It's all right. I'll not hear another word of apology. I'm sorry for bringing it up. Okay. Yeah. It sounds like Miss Joyce. She said she'd been doing something like that. So nice of her. It's a lot of people. Okay, let's ask about Blake. Do you remember the lady of the house? We didn't speak much, sir, not socially, I mean, but she was kind to her boy and made the Marquess happy. Good, good, good. Washerwoman. Why would anyone do that, sir? Even if the laundry was broken, there are bathtubs and sinks across this place. No sane person would be doing that, would they? Maybe no person at all. If you'll pardon my bluntness, sir. So you have. You do know. Blake Manor. How do you like working here? It's home to me, sir. Mr. Varley, Miss Joyce, you know how you can love people so much it hurts. That's how I feel about them, sir. All the staff, really. This place has its ups and, oh, definitely downs. But I'd not leave them for the world. Okay. One more question. No, it's nice to look at, but not much for doing. The youngins mostly leave or take to drinking because it's better than being bored. The mountains are fierce beautiful, though. Miss Dean told me they're even prettier up close, you know? Yeah.
I'll leave you be.
Thank you.
All right, sir.
Curious. Very curious. Okay. What? Why can I go in these rooms? Oh, I can go in these rooms? Wait. I had to investigate something. Room 17. I think I can go in room 17. I'm not sure. But... room 5. Can't go in there yet. How do you profile someone? Not you. I didn't mean to look at you. I can't investigate the Blake resident yet. How do you profile somebody? How does that... Oh, well, I could just be clicking this instead of clicking every single little... exclamation mark. Room 20. Oh. Room 6, 19, 2. 1, 11, 18, 13. I've been in that room. 22. I can't go in this room. Well, why can I go in this room and not the other room? Have I been in this room before? I don't think I have. Oh! Fox and a pheasant. Still smells of death. Okay. Anything of note in here? Oh. Copy of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein or the modern Prometheus. What is that? Oh. Why is this a different color? Little of interest to me in here. Rougher than my own. Should we look under? An old box of matches have been lost under here. Okay. I didn't do it! What happened here? Was this cracked when I first came in here? No, it wasn't. We looked. We looked at the mirror. It was in... It was just the door shutting on its own, because, you know, doors do that. It's fine. Is there anything in here? The grate is rusted and ashes stuck together, perhaps. There is a leak in here? Maybe. I don't know. That this is Miss Dean's room. What gave you that idea? We were already in Miss Dean's room. Okay, I think we've checked everything in here. We can go. Because I think room 15 was Dean's room. You didn't see anything. Water closet. Would there be stuff in here? I sure hope not. It's really dark though. So we're gonna leave. Because I don't do the dark. It's not something I do. Maybe I just need to go through all the hallways and see if I can enter into any of the rooms. I do have the master key for... Oh.
Oh, please. You think this is the first time I have had scripture nailed to my door? And Leviticus 20:27? This is not even original. I think I know who did this. I will have to talk with her.
Uh-oh.
But for now, I need a moment to sit.
Need a moment to sit. Her, who could she be talking about? And what does that Bible verse mean? Clearly someone in this hotel has bad blood with Miss Mantovani. She thinks it's a woman. Could it be Miss Dean? And that knife, something tells me they're not likely to stop at threats. Oof. Mrs. Joyce. We've already been in that room. Okay, so rooms 20 through 22 we've already gone into. Is this the one? 1 through 3? I need to find like the master keys for this. And we know where they are. I just don't have the I just don't have the whatever you call it. I was closing it. There's nothing remarkable about this. Should we look under? I found children's toy under the bed in room 2. I wonder if they are from young master or the previous guest. A book of spooky stories for children. The pages on vampires are folded in. Anything about the fireplace? It's weird. Somebody seems to have gotten called away in the middle of cleaning the fireplace. Nothing of interest. The bed warmer hasn't been used in some time. Okay. Book of Ghost Tales. I don't see an author listed. I'm not sure that this... It's not. I'm just looking around. Okay. I can look around in different rooms. I'm allowed. They're unlocked. Because we've already found Miss Dean's room. Oh! It's fine. That kind of scared me just a little bit. 1800s to 1834. Relaxing, secluded area for a game of chess, which I do not know how to play chess. Whew. I just want to know who the ghosts are and like why they haven't moved on. Okay. We can go in the room. We can go in your room. When have I had keys for this room? Bellamy, it is French, so I have no idea what it's about. A record. Might be nice to have a record to play on the machine in my room. Are we taking it? We took it. Okay. Spirit overcoat, necessity of the weather. Okay, great, good for you. You have a nice coat. Novel from the Manor Library. It doesn't seem especially well read. Yeesh. Tea tray, a painting. Nothing behind. Oh, okay. A letter from a solicitor advising Mr. Toussaint there is no formal way to defect from the church and declare himself an atheist, nor is there any means to sue for wrongdoing suffered in their care, as no record was kept nor witnesses found in relation to his exorcism. Handprints. I don't know. Cologne, so I don't recognize the brand. Experiment 04B still unsuccessful. I have managed to induce the lucid dream states, but they have not been in the same dreams I have at night during real sleep. None of the corridor sigils or standing stones from my nightly dreams. Why is this? My technique is as the research directs, comfortable and safe space and suitable music. Could it be because I find myself here in an unfamiliar place? Could that be distorting my attempt? He seems to be missing something to revisit the dream. What could it be? Okay. Cool. Can we look at the bed? Under the bed? Nothing there? Great. Oh, your shoes. Medium-sized black shoes. So you're still on the list. You're still on the list. Toussaint. Toussaint. Okay, let's go down here. This is the one we have the key for. And there was someone's room that we didn't go into because they were here. Where am I? I'm here. I don't think anyone is here. So let's... I have been in here. This is the angel. Okay. There was a room I haven't been in this corridor. And I need to figure out which one. This was Evelyn's room. Evelyn Dean. But there's nothing else that looks changed. So we're gonna go out. Because we found the sigil and some other things in there. Have we been in here? I can't remember where I have or haven't been. Some drawings, I'm not sure what. Perhaps she should stick to her poetry. Whoa! No need to be rude. Correspondence, stationery. Why this lamp? This lamp hasn't been in any other bedroom. A journal. What are these dreams trying to tell me? That I am close to my goal? The answer feels so near. Down the next corridor, right behind the next sigil. I must keep searching. Maybe what I seek is at the seance. Maybe that is the dream's message. I don't think so. Can't look at the bed. A book. Handled with care. Close. Can't leave any evidence that I've been in this room. We are snooping. Ooh. They're closed for the event. None of it is noteworthy. You are... True. Collection of mementos of deceased family members. Locket with two names etched to the framing, Alma and Julia. There is a photograph on either side, each of a young girl. They look quite a lot like Miss Quinn. I suppose they would be her siblings. Yeah. But the collection is minimal. Miss Quinn isn't the type for it, apparently. Same. A brooch containing a lock of hair. The back says Alexander Quinn. More photographs to memorialize the dead. Huh. So you have a lot of people to talk to at the seance. Interesting. Nothing behind there. Grimoires, most of them printed, one in Miss Quinn's hand, and all of them annotated and nearly worn out at the spine. It seems they've been used quite extensively over the years, and the handwritten one seems to be the product of enormous time and effort. Close. More photos. Oh my goodness. This is the Quinn family. Seems to have a lot of recently dead. It's a wonder there are any of them left at all. That's what I was thinking. You have a lot. Can't look under the rug. Okay, I guess we're leaving this room. Room 13. Whose room is this anyway? Have we been in your room? Yeah, we've been in here. Just because. No, thank you. I do not want to enter the East Tower. What about down here? 7 through 12. I need to get into Dupre's room. I need to get into all these rooms, actually. So, let's bring up... I can't get into room 17. Can I? Was that one of the rooms that I could get in? Hold on. We're gonna go look real quick. Room 17. Bum ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. I don't know when we got a key for this. We're just gonna enter in all these rooms. Ooh, I like this picture. You got a lot of books in here. Record of local land records from the library here. We're not supposed to take anything. Number of books here, but there doesn't seem to be any sort of unifying theme. Secret door, perhaps? No. Can't look under the rug. Close. A book that has clearly been handled with care. Good job. Can we close the nightstand? There we go. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. What is this? Schedule. Noted her movements in my timetable just in case. Close. Ooh, is that a puzzle? Just some trinkets, nothing of interest, but... Wait, what was... Stationery, okay. It's beautiful and looks like it won't open without some effort. Let's try it. Yep. I can't move this. There we go. I move that up and over. I love that I can move them over though. That's so good. You know what I mean? Because then we can do this and boom. The only thing of note here is the following. Why do my dreams have me stuck in this place? It's endless halls and confusing doors. I want to get out, but I cannot. The night that the dream does not wake me, I end up in the seance. I think, is my father there? I don't know. A photograph of a younger Ines Barbosa. I think it was Ines when they said it. With a woman who bears a striking resemblance to her mother perhaps. Burial record from late last year. It is mostly in Portuguese, but from what I can make out, it seems to be from Miss Barbosa's mother. Lock it. Lock it back. Boots! Medium boots! You're not out of the running yet. Travel documents detailing a journal from a journey starting from Brazil in March of this year. She arrived in Lisbon in June. She then worked her way up to Ireland over 3 months. She was in Ireland for about 6 weeks before this event. There's a book. Okay, now you can close it. Oof. Well, I think that's everything in this room. With a couple of minutes to spare. What other rooms can I investigate then? And what keys do I have? Does it show me like what keys I have? Oh, boom, boom, boom. A slipper. Keys. Oh. Room 19. Atrium key. Oh, for all bedrooms in the atrium. So for all the bedrooms. Got it. So I can go into all of these bedrooms. That's why. Wait. I don't know their timetable. Who is this? Scarrets, which is someone I need to look into. I didn't do that. I don't know why I did that. Scarret. Scarret. I don't think it's someone I've talked to yet, so... Or have I? They don't even show up. I feel like we need to like wait or do something that'll like progress the time for us. You know? We can look at the chair. More luxurious than I'm used to. 31. I can feel my eyelids getting heavy. Mentioned he was using music like this to try to re-enter his dreams. With luck, I'll be able to revisit that strange dream I had on my first night here. Given that so many people seem to be experiencing it, I can't rule out the possibility that something of use to my investigation is buried somewhere inside it. Okay, now to try this. Oh no, we have to go back into the dream. Nothing. I need to find something to bring me to the shared dream. Surely some of the guests here know something about lucid dreaming. It is less mystical than some of the subject matter here. Perhaps some of the more grounded or scientific focused guests could help. Now we can go see if we can get into that room. I don't like that they watch you. Because I haven't seen Scarrett this whole time. This weekend I've noted his movements in my timetable. Perfect. Why is it red? The music, though, that's not. Ooh. Copy of the King James Bible, it seems well read. So maybe you were the one that put the note there. Letter addressed to the apprentice Scarrett. Seems he has been ejected from the Freemasons for not living by their tenets of fraternity, charity, and self-sacrifice. He has circled self-sacrifice. He has also scrawled a note on the page that confirms he has no magic skills of his own and was hoping to gain some through his time with the Order. So you're wanting some kind. A journal. Various writings, but the one that stands out is about the upcoming seance. Imagine to actually speak with the ghost. Who will it be? What secrets will they share? Whoever it is we summon, they will become famous in death. So much will be spent to uncover their life, to learn everything about them. Even if it is the lowliest house servant, they will become known to everyone from here to eternity. Book of poetry. And nothing on the bed, it seems. I know there's a thing right there, but... Trinkets, nothing of interest. Varied attempts to write a will, but he keeps starting over when he reaches the part on who to leave his resources to. He does not seem to have any family or friends. That's a little interesting, I guess. What might be contained inside this? I don't know. Oh. 3, 4. Right? 3, 4, 1. Oh. So 3's pushed in, right? I can't tell if 3's pushed in. I gotta sneeze. It's 3 digits. Huh. Nope. Sorry, thanks. Reset. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 5. There has to be a combination somewhere. Did I look at this? Was well off, but his records show he is rich beyond imagination. He has a string of failed businesses, but still he is massively wealthy, all from inheritances. He has had all his money given to him, but he has made nothing of it. He is the last of his family. He has failed to make an empire. He has been rejected by his fraternity. He is alone. When he dies, he and his fortune will be forgotten. He has no legacy to leave. I feel like I've looked at everything. So what is your combination? Maybe something in the... Who are we looking at? You! So it's not this one because they don't have any pre-Manor history, so we can eliminate you. New Dean before arrived at the Manor. But I want to get into the chest. 451. Sorry if y'all were like, it's 451. And I'm just sitting here hitting every other thing except that. Mark all as seen. I'm so happy I found that. 851 is this. Haha! Ooh, some tarot cards with a note. The cards I drew for you, Michael, make of it what you will. Edie. 3 cards, one marked the Hangman, another the Ten of Pentacles, and finally the Death card. Uh-oh. What do they mean? A dagger, it looks more ceremonial than practical. Mr. Scarrett, I do not believe that you are... Okay. I do not believe that you are the person, but you are interesting. What other rooms are there to explore? Have we been in here? I don't remember if we have. We have. Not? Yes. No? Yes. Okay. Why are you... I don't have anything to say to you right now. We went in there. Let's go in here then. Okay. A note from Mr. Dupre confirming a meeting in the drawing room. It does not say a time. Schedule for the weekend. I have noted her movements in my timetable. We need to close this. Whoa. Posters for events has headlined in the past. She really has traveled the world for this stuff. I would think this is a strange thing to put, but maybe it suggests she travels often without much notice. She might be bringing things from one event to another by mistake, or as mementos of her work. What's this? What are you? Clothes. Okay. A letter in Italian. The ink has small circular stains that I recognize as teardrops. The address is Casina Mantovani. Your boots! Medium-sized boots. Ooh. Before we do that, pill bottles, medication must be to manage her symptoms. I wonder, has she been seeing a doctor while here? Maybe. Copy of Malambra by the Italian writer Antonio. We have to close it just in... It's the shawl! Oh no! She's going to die. Okay. Postal orders. Miss Mantovani is planning to send money home to Italy. Her contract for the event signed between her and Vincent Varley. I would wager this is an unusually high fee for such an event. Certainly I'm being overpaid to be here, and she is receiving that many times over. Okay. We're gonna look at that last. Well, maybe next to last because of the fresh looking tarot deck. It must be a spare. Maybe. Her comb. Can we close this? Vandalized flyer for the grand seance. This must be the same one Miss Mantovani found stabbed at her door. That's all it says. I wonder what the verse is. Regardless, it feels threatening. Oh! Number of blood-stained handkerchiefs. Another symptom of her illness, no doubt. Photograph of young Miss Mantovani with a mother, grandmother maybe? And the other one, family seems very important to her. A group of people posing in front of a farmhouse. Few of them look a bit like Miss Mantovani. This must be her family and their home. this thing again. Oh. I lost it. What are we... I'm so confused. Hold on, hold on. We got this. What is this supposed to look like? I'm gonna go down. Maybe it's supposed to be like a... like that. But like all of them connected. You know? Okay, hold on. I think I got it. And then go up. Nope. Oh my goodness. I know what it's supposed to look like, but my brain is not letting me. Okay. Okay, so maybe... yeah, I know. We lost it. If we start here... no. Go down. Go down. We'll figure it out. Go over. But then I won't be able to get back to the other side. What? How? How did that just happen? Because that's what it's supposed to look like. That's how. Okay. Oh, that wasn't it either? Is it supposed to look like that? Hold on. Where? Will it show us? What it's supposed to be? No, not in there. It usually gives us some kind of hint, right? Say Regina has her family. What is it supposed to be? Just everything. Everything connected. I don't understand how this is supposed to work, honestly. I have to come back to this, I guess. That's so frustrating, though. Just gotta remember there's a chest in her room that we need to open. But I just don't know what it is. Which way was I going? This way? My bedroom. Have I looked in all the rooms now? Erickson. Yep. Think so. What about downstairs? Were there any rooms downstairs? What is this? We've been in here already. I don't like the towers. Down here, it was this one that had the angel in the corner. A well-rendered drawing of some sort of vase. Looks like charcoal. An unusual combination. Nope. Nope, nope. I knew. You didn't move before. Why are you moving now? Keep an eye on that thing. We're West corridor. Hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Oh, you're still here? You okay? Unoccupied bedroom. We need to eventually go into that room and this room. Oh, that scared me. Genuinely scared me. It didn't move the first time I went down there. Why is it moving now? Can't. I feel like I just keep going in circles. Because we've been in here. And we've done this. Ooh, let's eavesdrop.
Well, then, what do you make of it? And don't just say you don't like it.
But I don't. Really, what's more to be said about it? They're kicking up dust they don't even notice and leaving us to clean up.
Still, it's not malicious, Antine. This is... You and I both know there's no better place for a seance like this than here.
Better they not hold the blasted seance at all. What's it all for in the end? For the spectacle? Oh, you're much too forgiving, Rory.
And somewhere on the other side of forgiving is stubborn.
You're not the first person to call me that, you know, and you won't be the last. There is no good to come of this.
If there were, you wouldn't know it.
Come on now, Rory.
Leave it for once, won't you? I won't be lectured by a woman who won't listen herself.
Interesting. I haven't talked to either one of these yet either. I think I'm gonna stop it here though because it's past midnight and I need to get to bed. But thank you for watching the stream and following along. I will be streaming this again tomorrow because I am curious, but like I said, it's pretty late and my head hurts just a little bit, so when that happens I need to take a break. Plus tomorrow I can come back a little bit early, I think. I know I said that yesterday, but I think I'm going to start streaming a little bit earlier so we can play a little bit longer because I really am enjoying this game and like trying to figure everything out. And if you have any helpful hints or tips about this thing, let me know. I would love to know your opinions on the game. I think it's a lot of fun. And I'm really curious to see the ending of it and all of the goings on and to see the story unfold. But yeah. We're probably going to come back and talk to these two when I load back into the game tomorrow. And then I still want to try and figure out that chest that's in that room and see what's in it. It seems pretty important. But yeah, thanks for watching. And don't forget to follow along and have your notifications turned on when I stream again because I will be streaming this tomorrow. Take care of yourself, drink your water or your drink of choice, eat your food. And I hope you have a good day tomorrow. And I hope you have sweet dreams and I hope you sleep well. And wake up rested for a productive or a restful day, whichever it's going to be. But yeah, until tomorrow, hopefully I will see you then. If not, take care of yourself. Have a good day. And until next time, bye.